Alright, so I'm sick as a motherfucker, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Not like I was gonna stretch this one to the magic number anyway. Last time I make that joke, I swear. You know what really takes me back to the good old days? Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. Endless hordes of glowy-eyed bastards swarming you at all times while you bounce around on moon pads blasting lightning death machines from both hands. Outbreak is not that. But that's not an insult. When this new game mode was first being teased, I was a bit worried that this would be a far too late attempted cash grab from the zombie survival trend back in Nam. What was delivered, however, seems to fit well within the game's mechanics and goes to show innovation from a development team is still possible in the age of the loot box and year pass. It doesn't feel mindless like most wave-like game modes tend to be. Working with teammates, strategizing, and even good aim all play important factors as you progress through each mission. You can coordinate stealth approaches, set up a tight defense, and work out what abilities might work best together for the most damage or healing. Sorry, my fucking hamster has osteoporosis, I don't know what's going on. But, most importantly, you get to shoot alien mutant people in the face and release your pent-up sexual frustration. That's always fun. Speaking of the alien mutant dudes, they have a few unique types that keep gameplay interesting that I suppose I should go over. The first enemy type is your basic dum-dum. Dum-dums are somewhat docile when you first hop into the match, so it's good to keep your flashlight off and pick them off with easy headshots. But as soon as one of those boys spots your shiny yellow jumpsuit, it's on like Danky Kang. Being the standard enemy type, these grunts are pretty easy to take out one by one with some good enough aim. Just don't get caught holding your dick for too long because you'll be looking like a snack when the hordes start pouring in. Next up, we have boom booms. These creepy crawlies are pretty self-explanatory. They go boom. You can smack them away from you if they get too close, but mostly just try to keep an eye out for them and shoot them at a distance. It's possible to headshot them if you have the aim, but unless they're up in your shit, you might as well just blow them to kingdom come by shooting the glowing yellow spikes. Those same spikes can be seen poking through barricades and reinforcements, at which point you'll have to go around and shoot them down before they make one big fucking hole. You know those internet videos where pokey things come out of the ground and up an anime girl's? That's basically what Pokebitch does, stopping you from moving and doing damage over time. The only way to escape from this is to pump some rounds into whichever Pokebitch has you trapped, but it's best to stay aware of the red glow on the floor and try to avoid it at all costs. If you do see one of these sneaky beaky boys, try to keep 3 eyes open because they'll be teleporting constantly. Then you have the tank, which is pretty self-explanatory. Jesus. He's real big and hits real hard. Shooting him from the front doesn't do any damage, but it'll get him to charge into a wall so you can shank him from behind. And finally, we have one of the keepers from Black Ops 3. It's this dude's job to just be a bitch. If I had to guess who these people were before they turned into floating bullet sponges, I'd say they were politicians. Except these guys actually buff their allies and make them stronger, and that's that's totally backwards, isn't it? If you see one of these Make America Great Again looking motherfuckers, be sure to put them down fast so they stop spawning steroid-induced grunts every 30 seconds. And yes, I did pull that number out of my ass. The worst they can do is ejaculate their ooze onto your screen for a few seconds or force push you, so you should be fine. As far as operators go, I've been pretty much sticking with Ash and Buck because they have the best damage. Ash is especially good at taking out big waves if you can time your charges right. I'm not gonna list every playable operator out loud because, well, that would just be a waste of everyone's time, but those are the ones on screen now. Those ones. Finka is also crucial because of her healing ability, and Lion is basically useless. Hold on, let me scan to see where they are. Oh look, they're fucking everywhere, who would have guessed? Maps are cool and interesting, visually everything looks great. I don't know, I'm out of jokes. I'm gonna go play multiplayer.